Welcome to the Monster Truck Destruction! Hey guys, this is Andy Griffiths of GamerZines.com and you're looking at Odd Games. I think it's their PC debut, Monster Truck Destruction. It's based on a 99p App Store game, which is also available on the Google Play Store, and it seems pretty much exactly the same as that game. The biggest difference is that on PC this game is being priced at £14.99 at gamersgate.co.uk. Yeah, that's a bit of a price hike, to be honest. There are certain things about this game that are okay, but there are other things like the price that are borderline insane. Basically, when you boot up the game, this is effectively the main menu. You land on this. When you first boot it up, you get to choose a truck, and then from there, that truck is your chosen truck, it seems. Basically, you've got two choices, single vent and a championship. Single vent is basically between drag race, and practice. And freestyle. Practice, you can do whatever you want in an arena. Freestyle is where you get jumps, you do jumps, and destroy things for points. Yeah, do monster trucky things. A big thing about this game is that it very much wears its touchscreen heritage on its sleeve. An example of that would be the control scheme, which there's no gamepad support. Why would there be gamepad support? I mean, it's only a driving game, right? Also, the models of the trucks and the stadium are just really cheap, really low poly, which is fine if it wasn't £14.99. You know, it's weird. Like on the control scheme front, basically, you can use gamepad with it if you're willing to not use the analog sticks, because the control scheme basically doesn't allow for any sort of like analog movement where there's like nuance to it. So, you know, that's why you need to assign a button press to go left and assign a button press to go right and forward, which is weird. Like, this game would be so much better if you had gamepad support, but it's not in there. Why is it not in there? I don't know. Laziness, maybe? It's also like this camera thing as well on the top right hand corner. Like, you know, yeah, having different cameras is great, but having them where they're not attributed to a button press, instead you have to move the mouse over to press them, it's just weird. Like, it doesn't really make sense. It's like they've made sure that it can work on this game. Oh, I came fourth. Not too bad, I got some wins. But then nobody went through it with a fine-tooth comb and was like, why does this say tap to continue? I don't know. I don't know why it says tap to continue. We don't have time to fix it. Just put it out there, slap a price on it, we'll get some sales. You also have damage, which you spend money between each event. Basically fixing up your truck. Like that guy with the mustache. Over there. Can I see him? He's doing stuff. Oh, he's put down his thing. He's shy, bless him. So, yeah, you can use this money to upgrade your car, your truck, your monster truck. But, you know, what do these numbers mean? 46 power, 73 power, 123 power? Doesn't really mean anything. It's just a detecting data to say, your truck's getting better, keep playing. So, yeah, let's do a championship. Championships are interesting. So you got two different championships. I've won two things already. Yeah, yay me. East Coast and West Coast. Each has its own stadium. Let's do West Coast. Each has its own stadium. It all takes place on a ladder. So you've got drag events where basically you're racing another dude. Pretty sure that's Gravedigger. It has to be a Gravedigger in here. That looks like Gravedigger. Anyway. So drag events. I'll show you a drag event. Drag event is basically you need to cross the line ahead of the other guy. This is like the worst. Oh god, I still the least helpful camera angle ever. But almost as bad as that one. Yeah, I think I've lost already. Oh, I think I've gone the wrong way. Oh no, I haven't gone the wrong way. 9 seconds. That guy did it in 9 seconds. That's so impressive. yeah, this game is no Monster Truck madness. If you played that game from the early 90s, I think Microsoft made it, or some studio that Microsoft owned, like, that game was brilliant. You actually had people competing on, like, proper tracks. Oh god, I've gone wrong. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I definitely gone the wrong way. I've probably lost this event. Oh, and I took out the sides as well. Oh no. It's all going now. Oh. I'm now just the foot. It's very janky. You know, it just doesn't feel right. It feels like people have done the basic things to make sure it works on PC. Like, there's no DRM, and the fact that it's available on Gamersgate means it's just an executable which you just boot up, which is fine. No DRM is fantastic. But then, just why, if you're going to go to all the effort of bringing it to PC, why would you not do the important things, like making sure gamepad works? Like, it's obvious, it's such an obvious thing to do. Cyclone move's pretty fancy. And there's other things as well, like there are some destructibility in the trucks, but if you do that, you're pretty much screwed. Thankfully you can restart events, so that's good. But other than that, there's not much to talk about really, guys. Like, the events are all this kind of length, like they're all really short. It seems like it's a game that's not really built for people that really like monster trucks, because it's a bit rubbish if you really like monster trucks. So they're marketing it as a sim, which I think is a bit disingenuous, to say the least. You know, there are trucks in this, and the arenas do look like monster truck arenas, but have you ever seen a monster truck do that? Yeah, probably, but not the way that they did it. And the other thing that just really annoys me is that it's just, you'll be done, you'll see everything this game has to offer in like literally 5 minutes, which for a game that's costs £14.99 is just, it's kind of not right. It's kind of atrocious, I think. And I'm sure patches may, well, I don't know actually, maybe patches will be incoming, maybe not, but you know, it's not good. It's not worth your money. If you like this game, or if you like the look of it, get it on the iStore, or Google Play Store, or the App Store, sorry. Just get it on that. Don't get it on this. Don't spend £49.99 on this. Spend 99p instead, and get your money's worth. That's how much this game should cost. 99p. It shouldn't be any more than that. It's fun, but it's fun in the kind of way that, like, Peggle is fun, you know? Hey, I won. Fantastic. I really like my truck. So apparently I've unlocked level 12. I don't know what that means. So we'll do a drag event. Let's get out of this. Should be a drag event next. Yeah. Woo! Oh, another new stadium. So there are a selection of stadiums. It's not just 2, but still. It's just not... There are a few things that I do like. Like, I like... They've really got down how gentle you've got to be with these things. Not just like in the damage, but also like in the way that you race them. This one's a bit longer. Hey, good for you, game. But there's things like that, like floating signs. Which are just floating for no reason. I lost by 3 seconds. It was the sign, it was the floating sign. The floating sign, I blame that. I came 5th though, it's not too bad. Qualify 5th, so that means I get to go in the quarterfinal. Woo! Yeah, overall it's just not a great game. I would not recommend this to anyone. Maybe the mobile phone version, or the tablet version, absolutely, but this... No, not this. Not this. Ah! Ah! Oh no, it's all going wrong. It's all going wrong. So yeah, it's all that's about how fun it is to drive. Ah! Oh man, I took out the autism speak sign. I'm sorry! Monster Mayhem 1. Ooh. But yeah, that's about it, guys. That is Monster Truck Destruction. It's disappointing, to say the least. But, you know, if you like monster trucks, there isn't much out there else like this right now. Actually, screw that. If you like monster trucks, get Monster Truck Madness. Try and get it somewhere through some legal means and play that instead, because that had big, massive tracks, lots of licensed monster trucks. And I would say licensed monster trucks when they kind of mattered. Like in the early noughties, like not nowadays when everyone's like, yeah, Bigfoot, you remember Bigfoot, he was around in the 90s, he still kind of is around, we've tweaked things a bit, we've made his livery look even more retro, which we didn't think was possible. So, yeah, get that game, don't get this game. If you want to play it on the iStore. It's so much better.